And welcome my fellow scouts to a Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today. Today's replay takes place on HB 1801 Sagunto or Sagunto. Today's replay was sent to me by Without a Trez, so thank you Without a Trez for the replay. On his team today, he's got Johnhiggo, Timothy's, I think that's 9 in Roman numerals, and Hollywood. Their opponents today are Slater 856, Motive, GotEmCoach, and Honourable Membah. Now we'll go through the factions before we go through my usual little advertisement at the start. We've got France here 1809 to 1812. Then we've got two France 1809 1812 armies today. We do. We've also got the United States here as well joining us. And we have Italia or Italy. Now I don't see their opponents. Actually I do now. Let's go and have a look. So we've got the Holy Roman Empire over there. We've got Sachsen here, which I think is the Kingdom of Saxony. As I said, that's the Heiliges Romisches Reich, or the Holy Roman Empire. We have United Kingdom 1815, and over here we have Sweden, or Sverige, as it were. So there's other factions, there's other players, there's other team guys. Now there's no points on the field today, so I think it's a winner-take-all kind of battle, which is really cool. If you guys want to see your own replays featured here on this channel, you can send here links displayed on your screen, which you'll find in the video description below. Highly recommend you check that out. You can send replays directly to me on the Discord via my Discord ID, which you'll see in the video description. I also have my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com there. And you can also join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of total replays you want to see here in the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. You can also set up other battles you want to have on Napoleon, Roman, Third Age, whatever you want, on the Discord as well. We've got various rooms you guys can chat with other players and organise your stuff there as well. Hope to have you there. If you want to support the work too, there's various funding options available in the video description below. But if you want to help out in other ways, then don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe of course if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all of those battles as they drop. Leave your own thoughts about this one in the comment section below. And with that, let's get back to the battle today. So I had someone actually post a comment in one of my Third Age Reforged videos saying, Nine, where's the Napoleon Total War 3 videos? So I said, they're coming then, they're coming. And this is evidence of that, I hope. Now, we got the United States moving to the high ground here. I don't know if we'll come off the hill. I feel like the red team is kind of at a disadvantage on this map, especially if they approach the blue team from this direction. I reckon if they come from over here, it could force the blue team off the mountains, off the high ground, which could make things a bit more even, I think, for the red team. But the challenge of the blue team here would pretty much be suicide. Remember a battle I did a long time ago on this map in particular. We had the blue team kind of hold around this vicinity here, and the red team tried to attack and overpower them, and they just couldn't surmount the hill. They had a good attempt. They did push back hard on the blue team, but they just couldn't surmount the hill and take the high ground. It just seemed too difficult for them. Mind you, these were good players, of course, on both sides, but still, terrain does play a part in warfare, as you all well know. And so yeah, I feel like any team that gets on this side of the map has a distinct advantage as opposed to the other, or on the other. Now we've got cavalry here from one of the French players moving up. Let's have a look at the quality of it. We've got here some fast hitting cav, cuirassiers. We've also got some elites there as well for muscle. 2 units of them in fact. And John Matrat, okay, so this is a specialty chasseur unit. I like these specialty cavalry units. Some of them can actually perform really, really well. Far better than you expect, actually. Over here we've got Italy, with some Garde d'Orne. Is that like cacciatore? It's like a chicken dish. We got more cacciatore. I'm just going to say cacciatore. 3 more units of them. We've got the elite cav here, the C1 cuirassiers. Saw the C2 before. Oh, we got a charge here from France. He's going out alone. He's going after the artillery crew. France is going to lose this unit, but mission accomplished.
Our men are running, sir.
He might actually get that unit back if they don't take too many more casualties. If Saxony can pursue and destroy him, he probably should. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no, he seems to be flip-flopping there. And, you know, just be careful, guys. Although you've got elite cavalry, remember, it's pretty vulnerable so far away from the rest of the army. I made the mistake in the past myself, and I've seen other players do it as well. You think like you got the best cav in the game, it's invincible, nothing can stop you. And they send their cavalry out, way out, to attack their enemies. They get a couple of kills there, but then they get swarmed by mid to light tier cav, and they break at the drop of a hat. We've seen units break at 86 out of 100, for example. Just be mindful of that. Know where your allies are. Know where your troops are when you attack, so you can reinforce your attack or pull back before you get too entrenched. Alright peoples, we are back. And we've got Italy here facing off against Sweden. Kingdom of Saxony also moving behind Sweden, as you can see here, moving I think towards his right flank. Well, he's going to hold the centre. I'm not sure what direction it is. His cav is definitely moving over here to the right. We've got some militia citizenry. Looks to be 6 units. He had 7 originally, 1 broke. Not too accurate, the citizens. Okay, he's going after the Voltigeurs. We've got some Garde Nationale, some decent French troops over here, but they're not wheeling left to fire on the incoming cavalry, the Hussars. And the Voltigeurs survived. I'm not sure what the French cavalry is doing on the front lines. It's possible they're trying to deter the Hussars. They're going in again. This unit they'll break. France also has the building behind as part of their defense. Okay, who's charged into him here? We've got some United States 9th Line Infantry. And they broke the Hussars. Okay, Italy's brought up their own Voltigeurs, or Voltecchio Catore. Volgiatore. Okay, some Saxony infantry there got busted. Who's over here? These guys can form square. They're way out in the open though, by themselves.
Our men are running, sir.
Now, I think Sweden could be very sneaky here. He could be trying to use these guys in to get the cav to try and move in and swarm, and at the same time, rear charge them or side charge them with their own cav. So, you know, all the French and Italy forces come in here, they all swarm the area, they're all bunched up, and all of a sudden the red team just hits them hard from all sides. Try to do their own envelopment, their own encirclement of the blue team cavalry. Yes. Alright. You've got some Dauphinios moving in. Well, these are both 2 mid-tier cab units here going after the swarm of the red team cavalry. Well, it's pretty even this fight over here. The rest of the cab is not moving in. It's staying back for now.
Our men are running, sir.
I'm not sure what the plan was there. It didn't seem to accomplish too much except lose 2 units. And almost about 70 horses. Another brilliant part about this plan, it also holds back a large part of the French cavalry. Because he's got to run around each direction here. Right now he can't just run straight ahead. The cavalry units here will get caught on the square as it tries to reinforce any attack from this direction. It's probably why France couldn't come to the aid of his horses that he already committed. This is certainly causing a big headache for the blue team. Now let's go check out the outside of the map. It looks like the United Kingdom is moving up. The United States is really starting to go toe to toe with them. They definitely got a score to settle after the revolution. Got the Indians out front. Nice shot there in the United States. Light Dragoons, the charge is pretty much blunted by the hill, it would seem. No, Roman Empire's gone in for a charge, and they're trying to take out the United States artillery. Took out half the unit. Oh, they're gone. Hard to say whether or not they'll come back. My money's on they won't come back. And Sweden has successfully charged through and will take out Italy's artillery. The 12-pounder cruise, no! Bugger. Okay, right now we got France here pressing forward. Saxony is falling back just a little bit. France has got to be mindful of the Roman Empire. The United States needs to make sure he moves up with him, in case the Roman Empire puts any pressure here on France's right flank. The United States is going to be there to deter that. You're going to mass sally out here. And none of these units can form a square. What he needs to do here is rush forward a couple of units. Try and fire into the flank of the Saxony cavalry. France has tried to come to his aid. Got a bunch of hussars moving in. Okay, 2 units here broken. Those cavalry guys there just got caught in the crossfire. Okay, we have some Carabinieri gang moving up. Yes, Italy feels like it's just been caught out entirely. But luckily France has forces in place now with the second push. France has got to turn around and engage the Swedish cavalry. Looks like he's trying to move away here. United States moving over some of their cav as well. Morale seems to be restored here for the cuirassiers. More enemy cav moving up. No real enforcements left in the area. But we've got a big cav charge here. Looks like they're trying to counter-attack and try and put the red team on the back foot. This is a ballsy plan, but I think it's needed. This was nice timing, I think, from the blue team. They needed to do this. And they have Pietro caught some of the red team players off guard entirely. At least Roman Empire. To Sweden's credit, he saw it coming. I saw him react to it. Micro does become an issue when you get your army stretched out over such a large distance. And now Italy just needs to go all out. I think he has to charge forward there, try and get the Swedish infantry occupied when their friendly cav moves up from behind. Let's try and slam them together, crush them out of existence. You can already see this attack has worked. It's pulled the cavalry, Swedish cav from the front lines back up here. The question is, will they continue their attack? It's not looking like they're going to pursue it anymore. I thought they might try and go all out, but it looks like they're going to be a bit more restrained than I thought. Meanwhile, Sachsen is still not done. He's not done wreaking havoc over here. Carmen von Funk. Some chevaliers. Man, Italy cannot catch a break. The Kingdom of Saxony seems hell-bent on destroying him.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, it looks like the blue team has renewed their attack over here. Once they saw Sweden and Sachsen committing more cavalry on the other side, they moved back in. Looks like the United Kingdom is moving towards the United States on the hill there. Doesn't seem to be too much heavy fighting at the moment. Alright, they destroy the cavalry. Now what will they do? All these units here can form square.
Our men are running.
And they're all facing the cavalry. Jeez, they're going after Saxony's general. That's a large horde for one general. The France maybe said, pull back, and Italy said, no, his ass is mine. He destroyed my army. I'm gonna kill him. And the France is acting like the big brother, saying, oh god, I gotta go after my little brother. Pull his ass out of there. Or make sure his attack succeeds. Okay, they've destroyed a lot of red team cavalry. Pretty much wiped out all the cavalry forces in the area. And it looks like some of Italy's army, or pretty much all of it, that broke earlier has returned. So Italy has returned with renewed vigour. And looking for payback, it would seem. The counterattack seems to have saved Italy, in my opinion, I reckon. This cav here played an important role. Meanwhile, United States artillery continues to be assaulted by Roman Empire cavalry. They can't catch a break. Notice that player says, Jesus, another one? Come on. He must be running out of artillery at this point. France's cuirassiers again appears to help save the day and protect the flanks of their allies. The United States, unfortunately though for them, has been driven off the hill. But the United States has gathered at the bottom of the hill and might be trying to hold back England. Now Napoleon is coming to the forefront of the assault over here. That's probably a bit of a gamble and a very big risk. Might want to think about pulling back. Enemy cav could run around the infantry here and try and get into his ranks. This cavalry over here is pretty slow. Alright, we got an enemy dead general over there. Honorable Membah. Jeez, he got run down by the French cavalry. I don't know whose general that is. Probably actually, no, it doesn't tell me. And I can't really see the uniforms, although it looks like the English general, if I'm being honest. Wow, that changes things. Bit of a stealth strike there. Meanwhile, the battle for the left flank has been the hottest bit of contention so far in this fight. France pulling back their lines. Player probably felt he's overextending himself. We got Jim Bonaparte there, Napoleon's brother, or cousin, who knows. Well, people probably do know. I don't off the top of my head. The Italy and French cavalry seems to content just to wait in the background for now. Waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Now Sweden's taken a few casualties here, as has Italy. Alright, so Sweden pulled back this unit here, obviously because its morale was a bit shaky. It was becoming a bit more unreliable. Sweden obviously thinks his chances are better in close quarter combat. We got over here. The Italian general down by 3. Looks like he got the artillery shot. Now we're just hanging back for now. Or actually moving closer and closer towards the square here. Italy's probably got to do a bayonet charge into these units. Try and throw Sweden off his game. See, I just don't know why he's getting in that close. He doesn't need to do that. Saxon is pulling back for now.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
United Kingdom seems to be encroaching on the United States. Geez, nice shot on New Orleans there. 32nd foot. Got to get about 5 there in that volley I saw. It's where the United Kingdom appears to have the high ground here. And we've got 3 reserve units moving up. Maybe try to extend the arm of the British here, who knows? Or just stand by and reinforce areas that are weakest in the line. Alright, so the cab moved in eventually, it would seem. And annihilated the infantry over here. 2 units. Now Italy's got to, step on the gas a little bit. Try and push Sweden towards Saxony and the Roman Empire. The United States is in a bit of trouble over there. He probably needs some help. Obviously the blue team has a huge advantage with the cavalry in the background there. And the only player on the red team, sorry, that has cavalry is the Roman Empire. He's got some mid-tier dragoons and some fast-hitting Jaegers. We got the Baltimore Rifles back there. Now so it's going for a bayonet charge. I don't advise that. They're not tired, they're eager, they're active. Nice shot. Took out the entire front line there. And it just wasn't worth it. Maybe they're out of ammunition. Although I didn't see the notification for that. Meanwhile, France is ready to play a game of hopscotch here with his depleted units. He's got some fresh units standing behind his depleted ones. These guys here lost about 50 men. Not too many there on that one. I don't know why he pulled them back. Meanwhile, Roman Empire showing a bit of aggression. Whoa, that was a huge hit there. What was that? Another sniped attempt, and successful by France. Motive just lost his general. He tried to escape from the enemy cavalry, and maybe he got shot by the French infantry, because we saw a lot of cavalry from the unit go down all at once. Only one thing could do that, or sorry, only a couple things could ever do that. One is a cluster shot, I think from the artillery. The other obviously is a huge volley from a single infantry unit or multiple infantry divisions. Point is, guns or cannons could have only done that. They should have just said that and be done with it. Okay. I am bloody impressed that Italy is so strong at this point. I actually pretty much wrote him off about 10 minutes ago when Saxony and Sweden begun their assault. It was a really good assault, but they just couldn't handle the counterattack. They felt a bit too unsure whether they should push forward or reinforce, and they sort of divided their attack and defense, so it seemed to weaken them overall. Do you guys think they should have committed to the attack, or pulled everything back and tried to push back on the France and Italy cavalry at the back of their armies? That's a question I put to you. And France has charged forth some Susse's and some Piedmont. These guys here going after the 12-pounder cannons. I am surprised that France got this far. Like, they're running after somebody.
Our men are running, sir.
I think Roman Empire got extremely lucky there. Okay. Well, they haven't sustained too many casualties. England's battling away trying to take this house. France here has some fresh infantry units. You probably should just send them in the house right now. You know? Also trying to shoot at the English troops as they go into the house. The United States is over here outside trying to hold them back. But England has smashed their way through, making their way towards the Tennessee militia. France is trying to form up behind them, hoping that when England breaks through, he's ready just to fire a massive volley into their ranks and break them and drive them back. Alright, blue team holds the house, at least for now. England and Roman Empire here trying to compress on the French forces outside. England's engaged over here as well. We've got here some 25th foot. The Bothuras. I'm not sure who they're supposed to be. We've got some Garde Nationale, 2 units of them. These are decent troops. Supported by the cavalry, England broke in a second once that cavalry arrived on scene. James Madison here nearby. The cavalry is still in play. It's still holding back for now.
Our men are running, sir.
And we'll do our best to see their eventual charge. Red Team Centre though appears to be struggling a little bit as they move in. Yeah, you gotta give them props for moving forwards, you know. They've lost their general, their troops are a little bit shaky, but they're still not afraid of a fight. They're not trying to fall back and look for a better defensive position. They're trying to push forward and get the blue team on the back foot. Cuirassiers circle. England's not done trying to take this house. He wants it bad. As he should. This is a lot of windows here that enemy troops could shoot out into his forces nearby. It is of great concern to him. That's why he's probably going out of his way to try and take it. These guys here, they form square. We could be eyeing the Romans general here. Unfortunately for him, these units are pretty darn slow. Should be able to outrun them. But he's got to move them, I think, towards his infantry. Or towards the nearest point of safety.
Our men are running, sir!
Those dragoons probably need to be recalled to protect the general. But the reason they're here, obviously, is to try and shadow and help out against the French and Italy cavalry. It won't do much, but when they decide to attack, it will delay them at least for a valuable 10 seconds. 10 seconds is enough time for any unit to be pulled off the line to try and turn around and get them in a firing position to drive back the French cavalry. So, I'm sure Roman Empire is very torn right now.
Our men are running,
Well, they took the house. Congratulations to them. Meanwhile, looks like France has gone in for a bayonet charge. Now, France should not be trying to retreat. It's clear that he can't outrun England. Jeez, both these units here broke. This could prompt the cab charge. These units are going to be pulled back. Roman Empire is coming in on them. France is running away. He's trying to get himself sorted out. England is in hot pursuit. France might be able to get himself into position. He's also trying to move up a couple of other units, so they have to link up with these guys as they're retreating. Cavalry's moving away there at the back. Italy's going in for a charge. These guys here can form a square, but they were caught out. Sweden's ready for him. But they're not forming square. Okay, this unit's forming square finally. Okay. Voltigers are in a strange position. But I should just be running these guys towards the right, you know? So they can just shoot safely into the flank of the English. England's moving in hard and fast, and he's got France outnumbered here. You can just see it. Units here are going to just pivot, turn right. They're already starting to form up right now. It's like 3 on 1 here. He's doing his best to chip away at France, trying to isolate and destroy his army.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Two other units here yet to fire. King German Legion, 2 units. And they broke it. Let's have a look. And, French cavalry keeping their distance. Italy's down to 2 cavalry units. Italy's not advancing. I feel like he could advance. He's got Sweden outnumbered here. I feel like he could be moving in, putting these guys here under a lot more pressure than they already are. He's got to do it, I reckon. France needs help. This unit here is being protected by the unit that's already broke. They're acting as a perfect meat shield, almost. France and the Roman Empire contesting for that building again. Well, it was Roman Empire in England. France is looking to pull back and reform. We've got 3 8-pounders here. It looks like they're just being deployed. We have a nice line here, I reckon, on the Swedish forces. They could potentially, though, be firing into their own troops. Roman Empire's going after him. Oh man, that's frustrating. That would be frustrating as hell. He waited all that time to use it, and the Roman Empire just took it away from him. Alright, here comes the attack. We've been waiting for this. Is it too late? And can it turn the tide? Frankly, it has to. Alright, they broke one unit, looking to break another. We've got a French infantry unit over here that could be bayonet charging this Swedish one. Instead they're falling back. It's too soon to tell how successful that was. That Italy has Sweden outnumbered and outgunned.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
He's not putting in nowhere near as much pressure as he can on Sweden right now. He's moving out forces now, which is good to see. But this is where Italy needs to step up. France is on the back foot now. He's outnumbered. Holy Roman Empire and England are swarming him right now. Italy here can bail France out. He can bust through Sweden, put pressure on the Roman Empire, push them back. He's not kidding around. He's going all in. Bayonet charge. I'm surprised I'm not seeing the cavalry charge into them as well at the same time. Cavalry's gone in. Alright, now here comes the cavalry from France. The Swedish general here is at the front. And you see a couple there go down. How's France going? Looks like he's doing okay.
The entire unit is dead.
Now Sweden's committed his general because he's only got a couple units left in the fight. Saxon, this unit of Roman Empire can form a square. The Musketeers obviously cannot. This unit's hanging back too far. There's Supers. That's definitely Sweden's general there. Or was that GotEm's general? GotEmCoach, yeah. Until he's leading the way. This is a bit frustrating for Italy. He's got to fight his way through the Musketeers first before he can get his blaze into the Niederländische of the Roman Empire. Mahoney Freikorps moving in from behind, skirmish unit though. This smog is a bit thick, I can't see what's going on over here. So the last great hope for the red team is the Roman Empire. Same goes for Italy, I think, for the blue team. France trying to pull his cavalry out of there for now. They're confident but exhausted, so they're even slower than normal. Obviously makes it much harder to use. Jeez. Well, things are looking up there for the red team. Despite losing their generals. I think the Roman Empire still has his general. Looks like it. Michael von Malus. Ah, Mother Michael. Cool. Yeah, no, nearly 50% there, more than 50% in some cases. Those units are looking pretty healthy. France here though, he's been beaten pretty bad. Italy looks okay here on the left flank, not so much in the centre. France might be trying to take out the English forces here.
Our men are running, sir.
He's going to have a tough time of it though. France once again trying to reform. He seems to be splitting here from Italy. Italy's trying to pull back right now. The only real option now, I think, for France is to just go straight at the United Kingdom and attack him with the cavalry at the same time. England is pretty weak, he could accomplish that. France can't really retreat much further. Well, Italy's going to be caught out here. No, France is going to continue to pull back.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
We've got Jeremy Bonaparte there in the background there. Don't know what he's trying to accomplish. We've also got a unit here, some Garde Nationale left behind. I don't know what they're trying to do or where they're going. They're marching somewhere. They need to be marching over here, for sure. Alright, we're back. Who's back there? Oh, some English artillery. Firing on the French unit there. France is just slightly out of position here, needs to move up a little bit.
Our men are running, sir.
Still waiting for that cavalry to charge in. Or will we have a general and general fight? They are almost evenly matched. France is eyeing it. Will he pull it off? Oh, Roman Empire sees him. He's going to charge in him anyway. Oh, things are looking good here for the Roman Empire.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh yeah. Lucky there to France. Who was that? Without a Tres as general. France doesn't really have anywhere else to fall back to. They've almost been driven to the sea. Italy's going for a valiant bayonet charge, but they'll probably be killed before they get there. Oh, they broke. They broke before they got there. So we're pretty much down to a handful of units. What is he up to? We got 4 minutes left. Okay, cavalry's decided to charge in. We managed to get into the ranks. They're trying to run around. Italy's general's selling out. They decided not to form square. That was nice of them.
Yes, sir. Our brave ally has fallen, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that was only a matter of time. And that was John's general there. Okay. No, Napoleon's about to fall. There's pretty much nowhere for him to go. England's going to have their sweet, sweet revenge. Oh, Napoleon broke. That's not like a Napoleon. And we got a defeat there. Unlucky there without a Trez. But well done to Slater and his team. Slater 856 there, 1951. Motive 687. GotEmCoach 1165. Honorable Membah 1925. Without a Trez there, 1657. Johnhiggo 1449. Timothy's 9, 510. Hollywood 1367. Okie doke. Best performances there were the artillery, the 8-pounder there, 230. So you did get some kills with it after all. Got some Negres 135 and 117. Vexen 99, 96. And we'll briefly show the other units here for you guys. Just gently scroll down. None of the other units did particularly impressive, except for those few above. But that's just what happens sometimes. Scroll back up. Okay, there you go. So, thank you to Without Trez for sending me the replay. If you want to see your own replay featured here, once again guys, you can send them to my Discord ID directly. You can send them to me directly on the Discord via my Discord ID. My email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com, or you can join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance. You can post all your Man of Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. This is Micka on behalf of Scouts Entertainment signing off. Catch you later, my fellow Scouts. See you in the next Total War battle.